I can't do it like he does. Nobody can do it like he does.
Nobody can moon.
Whoop, you're giving away. Don't tell everybody it's a moonwalking guest that we have coming on. Good grief, Brian.
Pretty big.
Yeah, okay.
Top 5 of all time, I think.
Click.
Click. Hi, this is Brian White. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 15 of Celebrity Soul Speak with Brian and Rene. Michael Jackson. My wife Rene is a medium, and I've been a radio personality for over 50 years. The other side established communication with us because they wish to stay in touch with this dimension. They know I truly love and respect music and the artists that perform it, and Rene is a huge music fan as well. We started this podcast and have been interviewing celebrities that have passed over. We're giving them a platform, and they have lots to say, and we're in contact and passing along their thoughts.
Known as the King of Pop, Michael Joseph Jackson was a best-selling singer, songwriter, and dancer. As a child, Jackson became the lead singer of his family's popular Motown group, the Jackson 5. He went on to a solo career of astonishing worldwide success, delivering #1 hits from the albums Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad. In his later years, Jackson was dogged by allegations of child molestation. He died in 2009 at age 50 of an accidental drug overdose just before launching a comeback tour.
Show us how you do the moonwalk. Hi, Michael. Hi. Miss you, man. World hasn't been the same without you. Michael says, thank you for saying that. Thank you. I am so happy to talk with you. I'm very excited for what you are doing. I think it's a great thing that you're putting out into the world. I hope that you have a lot of people who are willing to listen to your message. Well, we do too, Michael. So, who is Michael Jackson? Michael says, I'm an artist, a son, a father. I am just like anybody else in that sense. My life is no different than yours internally. I have access to more than others, but that doesn't make me happy. I wasn't ready to leave. I did not want to die. I just wanted some sleep. Dr. Murray just did what I told him. I can't blame him. It's my fault. But it wasn't intentional. I felt safe with my doctor. I didn't worry about overdoses. I didn't finish what I wanted to do, but I accomplished a lot. Maybe I'll come back someday. It's possible, but right now I'm enjoying where I am. I like helping people from here. They are so happy when they become successful. Well, how do you help people? I coach. Coach who? Anybody. Those here, sometimes there. I'll help when people ask me. Do they know you're helping? No, you just help out if asked, and we help with lyrics, music, dance, whatever is needed. I know you can't name names. Can you say if any of your students have become successful? Michael says, yes. That's wonderful. Well, I can't take credit. They did it. I just made suggestions. Some listen, some don't. Are you overwhelmed with requests for help? No, not really. Not everybody knows they can get our help or just don't believe in an eternal soul. They just go about their lives being afraid of dying. There's nothing to be afraid of. It doesn't hurt. You just wake up and you're here. People should look forward to this. It's a happy place.
Like Neverland Ranch? Michael says, I love that place. It was so much fun. Yes, we have places. Don't forget, we're with you where you are. I go to Neverland and visit. I have many places to go. I like to visit people, my kids, family, friends. Some know I'm there if they're sensitive. Most don't know. What was the worst thing about being a human, Michael? Mike says, oh my gosh, there's so much. People don't respect or care very much about themselves or others. Greed, that destroys everybody, I believe. Always wanting more. People try to destroy me, take what I had. I wasn't ready to leave, and I miss my kids, but I'm glad I'm here now. I don't miss things. I'm quite happy where I am. It's been a relief to be away from all that. I sometimes wonder if there was a left turn or a right turn I could have taken to get off that highway. I loved what I was doing. I loved performing, singing, dancing, writing. I loved that. But the rest of it, I did not love. I was robbed of my childhood. I make no secret of that. I was talking about that for a long time, and the thing that was the most painful for me was the thing that brought the most balance to my life. It's true, you are dying up there on stage, and it's also true that if you look at me, you can see that I was turning into a 90-year-old in front of your face. I love people calling me the King of Pop, but you know what? Everybody wants to take the throne. My whole life was one incident after another. I don't think I ever really had peace. And while I love my mother, my father was never even a thought, and that was a sore spot for me. I wanted so much to be a father who could pay attention and bring something to the lives of my children. As much as people said they admired me or wanted to be me, I never liked myself, and I did not care for my own voice. I was never sure that it wasn't all going to come crashing down around me because it reached impossible heights. I also felt that I had the additional pressure of trying to live up to a certain image because people needed me to always be the 19-year-old dancing in a music video. I think I would have been happy to retire at 19 and not have had all that. To just have a nice house somewhere with a recording studio, not to release anything, but just to mix my own things. I like how Daryl Hall brings people on. That would have been what I wanted to do. I'm still creating music. It just flows out of me nowadays. But I'm not sure what my legacy is or what it should be. Even now, all this time after my passing, I'm still a controversial person. And I don't know how people feel about me any more than I ever did. So I haven't found peace. I haven't yet decided what my life was really about.
I'm sorry to hear that, Michael, because you are so loved and so admired here still and forever. You created a whole new lifestyle. Your music was amazing, and you were an amazing artist, and don't ever think that it did not make a lasting impression, regardless of the endless chatter and criticizing and accusing you of who knows what. You're a sensitive person, and I'm a sensitive person, and sensitive people are always concerned about how others think about them. So what's it like for you now, Michael? Michael says, oh, there's no beauty or ego, no looks, don't have to worry about how you look. The beauty is within. It radiates. I don't worry anymore. There's nothing to worry about here. I wonder what you think of the new group of people coming out, or maybe not even a new group, but the people who have been out for, less than 10 years. Well, it's their generation and their turn to make music, whether you like Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish, Katy Perry, Selena Gomez, whether you like their music or not. It's what they're putting out. It's their music, and some of it is actually good. Just a matter of appreciating what's out right now. What I have noticed, Michael, is not a lot of longevity. Like artists nowadays seem to be around for 3 to 5 years. They seem to fade off. Even Katy Perry's had a hard time having a hit record in the last 7 or 8 years. So maybe that's it. Maybe there needs to be a little bit more longevity with today's artists. Like, what happened to the Fray? They were great. They had 3 hits and they were gone. I like to see an artist come along and stay around a lot longer like you did, for decades. Michael says, I was surrounded by a lot of people who were interested in keeping me around. I had Quincy Jones, who was considered the man in music. I had DJs who were in love with me. I had people putting together videos for me. It seemed like there was a lot of support for me. And I wonder about the artists that are selected now for support. How many of them will have the longevity without the trauma? Is it possible? Are you burned out? I think you're the expert here. We don't necessarily have the distance to be able to figure that part out. I think you're the ones who are looking at everybody's life and saying, here's where the dots connect. We're doing that a little bit here and there, not a lot, but there's so much. I'd like to know what your thoughts are when you figure it out, or the dots connect. Maybe we're all constellations made up of the same stars.
Ooh, that's good. We're all constellations made up of the same stars.
Here she goes. Gonna write a song with Michael?
Maybe.
Are you still writing music? Michael says, yes, I write music all the time. I'm constantly performing and composing and listening. It's what I'm made up of. I'm the person who takes in and composes. Are you dancing? I'm dancing all the time. Any advice for humanity? Michael says, love yourself.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks for joining us. Join Celebrity Souls Speak on Facebook at facebook.com/The Celebrity Souls Speak. And check out Renee's blog at commonsenseinwilmingtonnc.blogspot.com. Sense spelled CENTS.